2018 NFL season. Now, before all y'all haters start talking shit, last year, I had a better win-loss ratio at the end of the year than any of the people on ESPN. Keep that in mind. Y'all know last year I kind of had like a bond. It was like a love-hate relationship with Eagle fans. I constantly picked the Eagles to lose. We all know that the Eagles ended up winning the Super Bowl, and I kept the tradition going. Even though in my heart I felt like the Eagles were going to win, which I even said on Twitter, boom! I went with the Atlanta Falcons, and well, welcome to week 1, Toke. You're 0-1. Now, guys, I will be doing this series every single Sunday, just like I did last year, giving you my weekly picks. And in our first matchup, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens were one of the best pass defenses in the NFL. They got an elite quarterback in Lamar Jackson. I'm just playing. You know the joke, right? If you don't, they got Joe Flacco. They got Michael Crabtree from the Oakland Raiders. You already know Michael Crabtree. He's elite. He's clutch. He's the man. Pretty good run game as well. And, well, unfortunately for the Bills, their starting quarterback is Nathan Peterman. They're going to get blown out. Ravens win. I also think all the hype around Kelvin Benjamin, I think ex-Florida State, I still think he's terrible. He's absolutely terrible. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty right off the bat. One of my favorite matchups for week number 1, and probably one of yours as well, because there is going to be some type of fantasy value around this game, whether it's Leonard Fournette, whether it's Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham, the Jaguars defense, the list goes on and on. Evan Ingram as well. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars, made it all the way to the AFC Championship, versus the 2-14 Giants from last year. The only difference is the Giants now have a running back and a healthy paid Odell Beckham. Jalen Ramsey talked a lot of shit. He's going up against Odell Beckham. I'm really curious to know what your guys' thoughts are on this game. My personal gut feeling tells me that the Giants win this game. I don't know why, but I am going the New York Giants. Jalen Ramsey and the Jaguars defense. And I'll be real with y'all, I got the Jaguars defense in damn near 95% of my fantasy leagues. Leonard Fournette is going to get about 30 carries. He's going to get 30 carries. Saquon Barkley, he might get 30 carries as well. And I'm going to go with the veteran quarterback, not Blake Bortles, Eli Manning, Odell Beckham, the offense of the Giants to just barely beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Our next matchup is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints, man. Alvin Kamara, if you got him on your fantasy, start him. If you're playing FanDuel or DraftKings, start him. He is going to have a field day. I think this is going to turn into an absolute bloodbath. A lot of people might be saying it might be close. Sorry, Buck fans. You got no Jameis Winston. You got no real standout running back. Maybe Peyton Barber shows up, gets 120 yards rushing. Maybe not. Mike Evans is not going to do it for you. Deshaun Jackson is not going to do it for you. And who the hell do you have on defense? Breeze is going to light your asses on fire. I hate to say it, bro. It's going to happen. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. New Orleans Saints, literally, they might score 40 points. I'm going to throw it out there. What, bro? The New Orleans Saints got defense, too. If you didn't know, they got a defense. The New Orleans Saints are going to blow out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, no Julian Edelman, against a healthy Deshaun Watson, Jadeveon Clowney, DeAndre Hopkins, Honey Badger, and J.J. Watt. This game is going to be interesting. I've been waiting for years, as you guys know, for the regression of the fuck-ass Patriots. Is it going to happen this year? I hope so. And honestly, guys, I might trigger you with these predictions. But I might pick your team this week. I might pick them next week. And if I don't pick your team, I might pick them next week. Now, if you're a Patriots fan, you're fucked. I'm going to talk shit about your team every single week. But with that being said, I'm going to take the New England Patriots to lose this game. I am going the Houston Texans, going into Gillette Stadium and beating the New England Patriots. That's right. I said it. Yo, this one's a doozy. 49ers going into Minnesota. Jimmy Garoppolo finishing last year on a 5-game win streak. Kirk Cousins getting a huge paycheck to go to Minnesota. You got the Minnesota defense we all know. The 49ers, they got a little bit of defense too. Their starting running back goes down with injury. They've got Pierre Garçon. They've got a couple other wide receivers. They got this stud tight end that I kind of really like. But Dalvin Cook and the running backs of the Minnesota Vikings are coming back. Stephon Diggs, it's at home in Minnesota. Kirk Cousins is going to win this game. The Minnesota Vikings are going to win this game, and it's going to be a reality check for cornerback Richard Sherman. I don't know if he can guard people like he used to. Let me know down below, but I am going with the Minnesota Vikings over the San Francisco 49ers, though I really like the 49ers this year. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans going into Miami, the heat of Miami. It's going to be hot. It's probably going to be raining. You got Marcus Mariota, Delaney Walker, Corey Davis, and that Titans defense against the Miami Dolphins, who have been bled dry of any star player they have. It will be Kenyon Drake. He will probably have a really good game. PPR monster. But other than that, I think this one's going to be an ugly one. I think it's going to be like 17-14, 13-10, and I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans, Marcus Mariota, to win here in Miami. As always, guys, man, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel in the comments section down below, because half y'all going to be happy with me, the rest of y'all going to hate me and be super, super triggered. So please, let me know down below. Coming up next, we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Indianapolis Colts. T.Y. Hilton, Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck is playing football again. This is great, man. It is in Indianapolis, and it's the Cincinnati Bengals. A.J. Green. You got Andy the Red Rocket Dalton, baby. They have lost their defensive coordinator. That went to the Oakland Raiders. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I like the home team here. I like the Indianapolis Colts. I like Andrew Luck to get back in the shape of form before he got injured, and I like the Indianapolis Colts to beat the Bengals here, even though I can see A.J. Green getting a touchdown or two. Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. Now, usually, it would be Steelers all day, and I'm not saying that it's not going to be the Steelers all day, but the Cleveland Browns, they're a new football team, as you guys all know, man. Got a starting quarterback. Got Jarvis Landry, had over 115 catches last year. Tight end looks good. Running backs look good. Defense looks good. Baker Mayfield ready to go in at any given moment. But the Pittsburgh Steelers got Ben Roethlisberger. They got a decent defense. And they've got the best player, in my opinion, in the NFL with Antonio Brown. Juju Smith-Schuster's going to have a good game. And I don't even care if Le'Veon Bell plays or not. James Conner. I got him in fantasy because I'm smart. And I did not take Le'Veon Bell. If you did wind up drafting Le'Veon Bell, guys, if you take an L in week 1, you'll bounce back. He still will be a top 3 running back, in my opinion, once he gets on the field. With that being said, Antonio Brown has a huge game, and the Steelers walk into Cleveland, and the Browns start the year off 0-1. We got the Kansas City Chiefs going into L.A. to play the Los Angeles Chargers. Divisional game. I don't understand. I really don't understand all the hype around Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he's that good. Maybe I'm a Raider. Yeah, I'm a Raider fan. Whatever. I don't think he's that good. Can he run? Yes. Can he throw it a mile? Yes. But can he produce in the NFL season? I think we're going to find out a lot about these Kansas City Chiefs. If there's one team that with him on the quarterback position that can do it, Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, and the defense. I do not believe Eric Berry is going to play. I could be wrong. I'm recording this on Friday because I'm out of town in Jamaica. Turning the hell up. Dab. Yeah. Dab. I'm getting fucked up right now. Let me get off topic. I like the Chargers here. I like Phillip Rivers. I like Melvin Gordon. I like the defense as well. I also saw reports, now I could be wrong, that Joey Bosa was wearing something on his foot and might not be playing. It's not going to change my mind. I am going the LA Chargers over the Kansas City Chiefs. But wait a second. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Up next, we got the Seattle Seahawks walking into Denver, Case Keenum, and the Broncos defense. This one is a toss-up to me. I really don't know which way to go with this. Like, Russell Wilson, yes, he's a great quarterback. The defense, Earl Thomas is showing back up. But who else do they have? Doug Baldwin might not be playing. I don't know, man. My gut feeling tells me the Broncos are going to win this game. Royce Freeman, a rookie stud. I think he has a huge game. 2 touchdowns, maybe 3. I'm going with the Denver Broncos over the Seattle Seahawks and Russell Wilson. Next matchup is going to be the Dallas Cowboys versus the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. It's the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly's back. He's healthy. DJ Moore, the wide receiver core, and the Christian McCaffrey at home in Carolina. They're going to top it, bro. They're going to top it. They might win 27-10. I'm going to just say it, 27-10. Carolina Panthers over the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. Maybe Zeke gets 100 yards rushing. Dak maybe rushes for 40 yards, passes for $175. But that's about it, man. I like the Panthers here, and I like the Panthers big. Next up, we got the Washington Redskins. Alex Smith, the dump-off king, baby, going up against the Arizona Cardinals. David Johnson. David Johnson is back. Larry Fitzgerald is back, and the defense has been sucked dry of the Honey Badger. I think this game is solely going to rely on, is David Johnson going to come back and be in the form he was 2 years ago, which was an absolute beast? If he is, I like the Cardinals. Do I think he is? I don't. I think maybe for the season, but not for week one. I think David Johnson gets 80 to 100 yards rushing, catches about 10 passes, and the Cardinals wind up losing to the Washington Redskins. I like the Redskins over the Cardinals, but I wouldn't be surprised if old David Johnson, we get some flashback looks at him. Adrian Peterson going back to his old team, man. Don't underestimate the old man, especially in week one. I like Adrian Peterson to rush for 100 yards as well. This will be a running battle. What defense can stop the run? I like the Washington Redskins. Oh, fuck me. The Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. Well, Bears fans, you got yourself a great player. You got yourself one great player. Probably one of the best players we'll watch in the century of football. The only problem is we traded draft picks for you guys to have him. And with that being said, I hate Mitchell Trubisky. I hope he throws an interception every single time he touches the football so we can get a better draft pick. Capiche? Capiche. Am I going to pick them to lose every week? I might. Probably not. But I do like Aaron Rodgers, the Green Bay Packers. You got to go with them, man. Sunday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers, opening week, Lambeau Field. It's a done deal, dude. It is a done deal. I'm going to say something. People are going to laugh. I'm going to say that Arden Key for the Oakland Raiders is within 4 sacks of Khalil Mack at the end of the year. So let's say Khalil Mack gets 20 sacks. Just an example. Arden Key will have 16. I'm just saying. Monday Night Football doubleheader, boys. As of right now, I've only lost one game. That was the Eagles game. The New York Jets versus the Detroit Lions. I'm going to say the Lions. I like Matthew Stafford. I like the Eric Cack. I like the new coach that the Lions have. I think LeGarrette Blount is being slept on. I think when they get into the red zone, LeGarrette Blount is going to be a touchdown whore. And Sam Darnold, he's starting. He's a rookie. He's going into Detroit. Monday Night Football, his first ever game. I don't know what they're going to do at the running back position with Isaiah Crowell and Bilal Powell. I like the Lions all day long. Stafford, Tate, Jones. Check it off the board. And in our final game, the Rams versus the Raiders. Now, I will be in Jamaica watching this game on the beach with no shoes on and a cold, cold pina colada that will probably turn to straight whiskey before the end of the first quarter. I'm prepared for that. I'm also prepared for all you fuckers to tweet me as soon as shit hits the fan, and I will be waiting for it. But until that moment, I believe in my Oakland Raiders. I do. I think the Raiders win, and I've been saying this for a while. I'm going to take Oakland. Derek Carr gets back to the MVP form. You're going to power run the rock with Marshawn Lynch and the running backs. Don't underestimate John Gruden. Don't underestimate John Gruden. And I think if we have to play the Rams, all those new players, all those new pieces, I'd much rather play them at home in week 1 rather than at home in week 10. I got the Raiders in a shootout over the LA Rams. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, man, guys, I love doing these videos. I do. The more support, the better. Drop a like and leave a comment down below. If you guys disagree with me, let me know how you feel. And until next week, I'll see you in my next upload. Y'all better not ruin my honeymoon with those tweets. I'll be waiting for your tweets.